Hello, hello. How are you doing today? I've been meaning to do a try-on video since I did my last haul, but we hadn't had a lot of bright light lately. And so, if right now we have a snowstorm going on outside, we've had days and days of cloudiness, and it's like horrible because you just want to have some sun, right? Or the sunny days I've had that I wanted to film because everyone keeps saying, film when it's brighter, film. We love the videos where your sun was shining and all these things. Those end up being the days that I get busy with my business and clients and all kinds of different things. So when I'm finally available again, it's because I just see a little thing here. When I'm finally available again to film, when you know it, it's cloudy again. So without further ado, I decided to do an empties video since I have quite a bag full from December. And oh, before I get too involved, don't forget to hit thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload more videos. So anyway, hair-wise, I just kind of did let my hair air dry, and then I used the wave iron, which is kind of nice because it evened out the waves of my naturally my hair underneath is this kind of texture, but it's up top it's straighter in some places, in other places it's even tighter curls, in other places it's totally limp. So using the iron kind of evened it all out, and I'm just kind of enjoying it and just kind of experimenting. And it sort of reminds me how I used to have my hair permed in like the 80s, 90s, early 90s era. So anyway, it's just a little fun, just a little experiment, and it's kind of cool to have the curl be even, and it's a lot less time than when I have to blow dry it and straighten it and then curl it to make it look wavy. Just that, loose, what I call the loose beach wave look. But this is kind of like my own, almost like a natural beach wave look. So, whatever. But anyway, so it's been, like, just to say, I hope your holidays were, Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you had nice holidays. Our holidays, as usual, my holidays are always challenging. I'm not a holidays person. I go through the motions. I do what I need to do to spend time with people, but it's challenging. And then this year, it has been 2024 was an incredibly challenging year. We had literally one thing after another happen to us. I could make a whole video that would not be exciting or interesting or all that thrilling to learn about what happened. Everybody has struggles, but we seem to have quite a few year after year, and we just try to face them the best we can and do our best and try to make the most of it. I've tried to make the most of it. Also, I would just want to encourage everyone to keep watching, like going back. I mean, sometimes somebody might stumble upon a video and go, "Wow, I like you in these outfits or whatever," and I often say, go back and see. I have other videos where I'm wearing. If you like the faux leather leggings, go back. There's other videos where I'm wearing them. If you like me in dresses, go back to videos where I have other dresses. If you like me in t-shirts, I have tons of videos where I'm wearing t-shirts. Whatever, there's a lot there. The more, unfortunately, I guess, I feel like YouTube is doing something really strange on here. They make us have to hit a goal before we can earn with it. They didn't used to, and then it seems like from year to year to year they'll change something, and they have made it so that I'm supposed to hit 4,000 views in addition to having 1,000 followers. So I'm way over 1,000 followers. So I'm over 2,000 followers now, which I'm really grateful for. But I'm supposed to have 4,000 views. Okay, so I was so close. I was only 400 away. I was at 3,600 and something. It was just so close. All I needed was 400 more views. Wouldn't you know it, they changed something. Either something shifted or something, but the things, I don't know. But all of a sudden, I'm at 2,000. Like, it's as if all those views didn't matter, and they, like, somehow, maybe they do it per quarter now. I don't know if it's per year, or where they start, or where they pull back. But now I'm back at like 2,000. I need another 2,000 views again before. And like, funny how they keep changing it so that they don't have to pay us. So like, for creators, for creators to earn. The people who started way back when there wasn't as tight a criteria, all those people are earning and can go live or can do whatever. But meanwhile, like anyone who's been trying to do things in the last year and a half, we have like tons of challenges. So anyway, all I can say is please watch as much as you can. Go back and watch. I have stuff from like 5, 10, funny stuff I did, acting things my husband I did. We've got all kinds of things, taste test things. If you enjoy my content, I've got lots of makeup things. I've got lots of fashion things. Hopefully the weather is going to start getting, well, we're supposed to have a storm for the next week and a half. Hopefully, when it's a little brighter on some brighter days, maybe I'll be able to film. But it's like, even with like 2 selfie lights right now, I can see the video is much darker than normal, and I'm going to have to brighten it and editing. So I just want to get that out of the way. Try-ons are coming, and all this, and I am working on the Patreon. I'm still waiting for Patreon people to get back in touch with me. There was a technical issue. The reason why it's taking so long, there's 3 things. There's a technical issue with my account, and they got back, and I got in touch with customer service and in September, and then they wrote me back, and then unfortunately, because I was so busy, I couldn't get back to them. I just finally handled some things, some steps that they wanted me to take, and then they said, once you've done that, get back to us. Okay, so I've gotten back to them, and now I'm waiting to hear back from them. So once that's done, then I can start. And then the second thing was how my schedule has been. Like I said, we have had a year. We have had an unprecedented. If you think you're having a tough time that you had a tough time in 2024 or in the last 4 to 5 years, we have had just outrageous things. I could write a book about it. It's too intense. So anyway, I had not been able to get to it. And then the third thing is that I have quite a few. A load of like a lot of pictures that I want to upload into over to that social media app, and I'll have like different tiers for people to see things and different things and a whole bunch of different pictures and lots of things, and it's going to be really cool if I can just get it together with them. But it's if the person who I'd originally wanted to hire hadn't bailed out when they did, and had I had the time to be able to do everything in the way that I did, in the way that I wanted to but couldn't, I really, things have just been it's just been really intense. Family members in the hospital, things going wrong with housing situations, things with our house and building and contractors, and it has been lots of unexpected things. Just it's overwhelming. I've had to take time off because and then friends passing away. It has just I've just been exhausted, to tell you the truth. So, but anyway, it's a whole new year. Things are looking up already, so that's a good thing. We're working on the challenges that we've had, and things are going to get resolved soon. But I appreciate your patience with that, and I can't really say all of that was happened or that's happening or why I'm not going to different things, but into different things. But the main thing is things are getting resolved. It's just been a lot behind the scenes. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so Empties. Okay, so this looks awful. This was a body scrub that. It was a vanilla body scrub that I had that used to be sold on my website that's not available anymore. So, but this was a wonderful, wonderful scrub that I wish they would bring back. It was in the vanilla collection, the cozy vanilla collection, and this is like, I think there was a label on there that got worn off. I've had this in my shower, using it off and on. It's an exfoliating scrub. It was so good. I wish they'd bring it back, but it's, anyway, so it's empty. I liked it. And so there's that one. Okay, Bosley. Okay, so this is one of the products I have my husband using. They have a lot of people know Bosley. They used to have these ads, a hair club for men, and then they changed the name to Bosley. The hair club for men is that whole thing where it's like to help men with thinning hair, and they had like these. There were hair pieces that were almost like that you could pull your own hair through so that it would look natural, and it was the whole thing. But they also have a line and a lot of products for men with thinning hair. So I had my husband using this line, and this is the topical solution that, because there's usually a shampoo, a conditioner, and something you put on your hair, on your scalp afterwards. And you know, the amazing thing is he's 46, and his hair started thinning when I met him. Now his friends, some of his friends who were his age, a lot of them have gone just to almost just strands of hair. Now a lot of them wear caps a lot more than he does, and I got him to stop using caps because I think it's better to get a nice haircut and take care of your scalp. Let your scalp breathe. The more you just cover it up and just say, "Oh, screw it, I'm going bald," da, da, da. That's fine. But if you want to still keep your hair, using these tonics, using products that have the Rogaine in them, minoxidil is like I guess the scientific word, Rogaine's I guess the brand. But these products, there's several different lines out there, but the Bosley one is one of the good ones. So there's also Nioxin. There's also the line that I use with with the Dr. Groot from Avon. There are multiple different brands, so and at multiple price points. So if you're wanting to go into that route, it's excellent. I guarantee. But the only thing is, you have to maintain. You have to keep using the products. Be regular. Don't just say, "Oh, I did it for a week and nothing happened." If the more regular use, 2 months later, 3 months later, 6 months later, a year later, you'd be surprised. So if you don't care anymore about it, if you're losing your hair and you say, "I don't care," da, 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 fine. But this is a whole thing, and it's great. It's great. It works when you work it, just like a lot of things. Okay, the next product is a Tropidelic Bath and Body Works. This was the Tropidelic line that I got in the summer, I guess even early spring, and they had a whole thing of body wash, the whole thing. I finally used up the lotion. This was a really nice scent. It was a mix of it was a floral and kind of a musk. Yeah, floral musk, and did have that tropical mix, which was really, really nice. Ying Lang is a great, great scent. The note that a lot of the musky combinations and tropical combinations have. Okay, so another Sol de Janeiro product. I love this product. This brand is fantastic. This was the strengthening and smoothing shampoo. I still have the conditioner in the shower because the conditioner will be a part of my January empties. But of course, you use shampoo more than use conditioner. But this is excellent. This was a sample set or a travel size set that I got. I think through Amazon, either Amazon or possibly Ulta. I'm not really sure, but they're excellent. They are worth every penny. One of the things I'm going to talk about next is this is the Dollar Tree dupe for this, but it is not the same. Okay, this is known to have a shower gel. There's also hair products. There's also the fragrance, a body spray. There's a whole line of products with the Sol de Janeiro. 62 is the main scent that I like. It's the famous scent, but then they have other numbers and other scents. Okay, so but the majority of their hair products, the body products, all that have the number 62 scent, if that makes sense. So everybody kept talking about on TikTok that the Brazilian Mist line of this is called Power Stick brand, which is like their deodorant, Dollar Tree's deodorant, and that they had this Brazilian Mist, which they also have a body spray, and that this is the shower gel, was a dupe for the Sol de Janeiro scented shower gels. Okay, so I smelled it in the store, and I first was like, oh yeah, it does sort of smell like, okay, so I'll try it. But of course, Dollar Tree being Dollar Tree, Some Dollar Tree things I would say are comparable to name brand, or say, oh, it's a perfect dupe, but it might have the scent right at first. But for one thing, it did not have the concentration. A lot of higher end products are highly concentrated, which means you only have to use a little bit, so it's worth it because they last longer. Okay, so, but then if you buy cheaper brands that are so kind of sort of like it, or dupes, da 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 da, sometimes they're not the same ingredients. Okay, we've all known this, not the same ingredients, and not the same, and so not the same concentration, which meant this. I went through this so quickly; it was unbelievable. This barely. I had to use so much more of it to get a nice lather, and I have products from Bath and Body Works. I have products from other, even some of the main, I don't know, even some of the other drugstore brands, soft something, skin, no, not skin, soft. I can't even think of the names of them, but the different ones that I've tried that are not as concentrated as higher end, but they still last longer than this. But this was surprising. This was almost like texture wise, very liquidy, not as rich lather. I was not impressed by this. So even though when you see these people, Dollar Tree hauls, and everyone's, oh, this is da, 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 now I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just to see if their body spray in this is similar, but I know for a fact, the nothing lasts as long as the original. The Bath and Body Works dupe is actually pretty nice, pretty close, but still not 100%. But this is like maybe 40% in comparison. So, but I might, if I see it. But a lot of it's been sold out. If I see that body spray at Dollar Tree, but it has been sold out because everybody's talking about it, and so it makes things sell out. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's the best, right? Okay, so for was it my birthday? It was either my birth. I think it was my birthday. It was either birthday or one of our anniversaries because we celebrate our dating anniversary and we also celebrate our actual anniversary. Um, Dating anniversary is May 4th, or that's when the date of when we first met, or first date actually, May 4th, and then Halloween is our actual. We were married on Halloween 2009. So this past Halloween we celebrated our 15-year wedding anniversary. Okay, so anyway, one of those anniversaries I requested, and this is really fun. I'd seen this set on Amazon, and it was this big. This is so adorable, so hilarious. It's this big high heel shoe that had all these body products in it, and this was one by this line called Draw Z. They had a shower gel, they had, I think, a hand lotion, a body wash, well, this is the shower gel, was it a hand lotion, a body lotion, a body cream, a whole bunch of different products in this high heel shoe. And it's just adorable. You can put in on Amazon, like, body products, and, vanilla, that's what it was, vanilla, and that set came up, and I just thought it was just so cute. And I'm using that to put. I keep a lot of my hair stuff in here, like I keep my big hairspray in here, and I have a couple hair brushes. This goes in here, and it's great for on my dressing table. So anyway, and I have another one. There's another thing that is you can use for curling irons. That's another, if you're into heels. But this one is supposed to be for curling irons, and it's supposed to be like but I ended up just putting in other hairsprays in here and other smaller sprays and all that kind of thing. And it's like perfect little, organizer. So this set was very good. It was nice. I wouldn't still cannot compare this. This reminded me of some of these off brands you get at a Dollar Tree, or I remember when Kmart used to have a lot of cheapy kind of brands. They're kind of similar to Bath and Body, similar to like even the body things at Victoria's Secret, but nowhere near the lather, nowhere near the scent, the strength of the scent. It's not bad, but it's, you know, and the products are just like okay. But so that's how I felt about this. I still have I think the hand lotion I'm using. I'm kind of using as a body thing, and the body cream. I use it to shave with. You know, they're okay. They're all okay. I would give them like, you know, B minus, C plus, B minus as far as rating them. Cause, you know, 6 out of 10 maybe as far as rating them goes. But still, it's a great gift for somebody who, you know, who likes body products. Okay, so especially with the shoe, when you get it, it's everything is built up around the shoe, and it's really cute, and it's a great gift. So yeah, but so far for me, my favorites are the Sol de Janeiro as far as body products go, and the and Bath and Body Works. All right, so another body line that I wanted to try that I heard a lot about was this Vacation brand. Okay, it's just called Vacation. They have, and I still have other products by them that I got a set. I got like a 5-piece set. This one was they're supposed to have all sunscreen in them, but the main thing about it is that they have a scent of old school tanning products. Some of these old, you know, like retro 80s kind of thing, and they have these like everybody's glistening and tan and stunning and all this. This I felt was a little too greasy, too oily, and did not have that great of a scent. There is another, but I ended up using it as a hair oil for a while, just to kind of use it up. It wasn't too bad, but it was still, even as that, you know, it was just kind of like if I let my hair go curly and I needed something like the second day, third day kind of thing, not like my main thing I go to, which is the argan oil. It wasn't as nice and rich as the argan oil. It was just okay. It was just okay. I find that even if you put, you know, I use this in the summer, I find that if you use an oil on your skin, even if it has an SPF, I feel like it still attracts the sun to your skin. So I feel like even though they were saying that, oh, it's an oil you can put on your body, that you can just get more tan and not burn, I feel like that's kind of like the same thing they say in tanning beds, which you're still getting a little bit of sun damage, you know. But you know, I still occasionally, I went through a phase for years when I worked in salons that had tanning beds. I did use a tanning bed once in a while, and I find that really helps with seasonal depression because the heat and everything. Plus, it helps with I have bursitis, and I've suffered with bursitis since my late 20s. That's another another health issue. But anyway, so I still like to spend time out in the sun, and I still like to do things, but the last few years I haven't been to a beach. I don't go to a pool. I don't do anything. I'm not all that happy. And all these people in here want to see bikinis. I'm not happy with how I look right now. You know, I'm just not in the place where I feel like I'm comfortable enough with myself to be maybe, like I said, in a private channel, private social media, whatever. That's different. Would be public on here, especially with this is, you know, on my this counts on, you know, my links and things are part of my promoting my business. That to me, I don't feel like is professional for this my beauty business and how that is. I don't need to have people see my stomach overhang and cellulite when they're coming to me for beauty advice. You know, the average woman who's, you know, maybe some might be like, see that as empowering, like, oh wow, she's got them. Some might, but then there are many who'd be like, well, I'm not gonna get. I don't want this person. So what men might like, men might think are, who like plus size women might think are attractive, and what the people who actually make up a part of my real life business are two very different things. So so that's why I'm not doing any kind of a bathing suit bikini thing on here. or lingerie. You know, that's that. So, but anyway, so for me, I just use this as a sunscreen in the car, and for when I'm outside walking the dog. But I did find that because it's an oil-based product, the oil-based because it's oil based, you still get a little more sun attracted, more sun onto your skin than if it's just a regular sunscreen. But I also noticed that even when I use creamy sunscreens, I get that a little bit. You can get a little bit of a burn too, but somehow the oil makes it worse, makes it burn worse. So even though it says it has a sunscreen, so but the smell did smell very beachy. It smelled very old school, but it's still, to me, the Sol de Janeiro is the best. Okay, another product from Dollar Tree that I couldn't wait to try because a lot of people were telling about it because I also love coconut and coconut vanilla. I love that. It had a nice scent, yes it did, but I expected it to be creamy because it was coconut and it wasn't. And so it wasn't as moisturizing as I thought. It was almost the same texture as the as that other Dollar Tree dupe for the Sol de Janeiro. Not as popular, not what I was looking for. I was expecting a nice, thick, rich coconut um, moisturizing body wash, thinking it would be different then, but it was just more the same. But it did have a great scent, and but also went through it very, very quickly, and just not. I mean, yeah, you get what you pay for. I feel like with some of these body products, and it was only $1.25, where you're gonna, they're assuming that you're gonna go back a week later and picking it up as like with your groceries or something. And I'd rather for body products, I'd rather pay more and have it last longer than have to keep picking it up all the time. Because if you have to keep picking up every week, $1.25, $1.25, it adds up. What 2 months later, you could have spent, and you're not really saving. You could have something 2 or 3 months later that's still in the bottle that that's higher concentrated, instead of keep replacing it $1.25, you're going to actually end up spending more. So okay, so these are the two Avon senses. I think I talked about these two last time. I always talk about this one because this one I use often. I use these as body washes and as bubble baths, and also for cleaning. This was the was available on my website. This was the holiday scent frosted vanilla honey cake. This is really nice, really warm. It was a warmer vanilla than the usual. This was really great. I wish they kept this because this was really nice, and this is so popular, the bubble baths, and but this one is still available on my website. They have a shower gel. They have this the bubble bath. It is wonderful, vanilla cream. This is very moisturizing. It feels good for your skin. Very moisturizing. Like helps with, especially in the winter time. If you're over a certain age, sometimes you can get dry skin and you feel very flaky. A lot of people say I'm a flake. I'm flaky enough as it is. I don't need any more. I don't need to be any flakier than I already am. So, this is excellent, and this is a tried and true basic. It's still available on my website. Check out my links. It's there. Everything's there. There's the Welcome 25 that was 15% off has gone away because it went away by New Year's, and then but the Welcome 10, which is 10% off, is still available. That's like ongoing for your first order. So when even if you've ordered from me before, you can also set up a new account with a different email and use the Welcome 10. So that way you can or a family member who's in the same household, or say if you say, hey, neighbor or something, hey, can I have a friend who uses her boyfriend lives down the street, and so she uses uses email so that she could get the discount. So the second email, so whatever works, But anyway, so it's great stuff. It's the Avon Senses Vanilla Cream. This is the bubble bath. And they have shower gels. They've got hand wash, a whole bunch of things. All right, so Wet and Wild Soft Beige Matte. This is one of my favorite. This I got at CVS. This is one of my favorite. I've been alternating my foundations, my makeup, with, and surprising. You would think that why would I use something? It's so inexpensive. Wet and Wild, as well as LA Colors, which this is sometimes found at Dollar Tree. But these two have been very good. They've been don't break me out, and I also have been playing around with this NYX Blur. Bear with me, but this one I just ran out of, and I just replaced, and I'm actually pretty pleased. I'm amazed. No irritation, no breakouts, no dry patches. Blends nice, holds up well. You know, who could ask for more? It's excellent, very affordable. This was what was it? It was under $10. I'd say under $10. There's a tag on here, but it's got a different number that's just like a sales number, you know. But it's not the actual price. So, I use soft beige in the matte, Wet and Wild. I sometimes you can get it from Amazon. But yeah, photo focus. That's it. The photo focus foundation. Of course, I put this right in dead center. You can't read it. But photo focus matte and soft beige. So, and then the LA colors, which I'm almost out of. I'm trying to replace this one. I'm gonna order this. Truly matte LA colors, long wearing high pigment in medium beige. Okay. So even though online medium beige looks like dark brown, medium beige is this, you know. So it's not super like porcelain or ivory, but it's you know, it's kind of like we call light to medium, you know, light to medium of paler skin tones. Okay. Queen Aline Apricot Scrub. This is, some people are not fans of the apricot scrubs, but this has worked wonders for my husband's skin. He is prone to acne, and gently exfoliates, and it's just been, I either use by this one or a couple of the other brands of apricot scrubs that are just over the, you know, I just call over the counter drugstore. This Queen Aline was from, well, you usually get it at Sally Beauty Supply, but this was sold at Big Lots. Sometimes Big Lots would get, you know, just a lot of things from some other random store that didn't sell. And I would just pick up whichever one they had, and it worked great. It's balanced his skin. He doesn't have the acne issues, and it's, even though it's not necessarily prescribed for acne, I just said, hey, try this, because he was of an age where he couldn't, you know, some acne stuff would dry his skin out, but at the same time needed something that was better than just some creamy thing, because it might break him out, and then, you know, because he's in front of a camera a lot, because he's a part-time actor. He's actually did some commercials recently, and you know, it's been great. So yeah, I also have him using moisturizer. This is the one of the moisturizers I have him using. This is also sold on my website. A new, now that one I just showed, you can buy anywhere, any kind of apricot scrub. The, what is it, oh gosh, I'm drawing a blank. There's a couple other brands. Saint Ives. Saint Ives has a apricot scrub that he sometimes uses. You know, like I said, drugstore. But this, and Avon used to have one, and I don't know why we don't have one anymore, because they get some sales from it because it's so popular. But this is one of the moisturizers. One of the things, he was starting to get a lot of dark circles and have his skin just look really tired. So I got him using, it's a gel cream. It's not a girly. This is our unisex line. Is the Hydrofusion line. They have it's just like a gel, and it has kind of like, I would say, if there is, yeah, it's more like it smells like slightly chemical, but not a heavy girly kind of fragrance. It's just more clinical kind of a scent, not like chemical in a bad way. But this is one of those things that helps plump the skin. It really, it hydrates without being heavy, and of course we had to, because his skin is oily, we didn't want to have him use a moisturizer that was going to break him out. So this has worked really well as there's also an under eye gel that has a cooling wand to it, that when he uses it, that's also kind of in the same in this Hydrofusion line, that has the hyaluronic acid, which is plump, like I just said, plumping. And a lot of brands have it. Neutrogena has one. I mean, there's numerous skincare lines that have a hyaluronic acid line like this. It's water, kind of like a water gel base. That's not creamy, and but this was Avon's answer to that when that trend started about 5-6 years ago, and it was right around the time when I first started selling Avon, and this has been it's worked well for him. It's been great. So that's pretty much it for the empties. It's been it's been a like I said, this is December. I'm kind of glad to see December go. Have a clean slate for January, and start fresh. And I'm excited for some of the opportunities that have been coming to me lately, and there's some new things. Even though I'm kind of, like I said, I'm frustrated with social media. I'm frustrated with this YouTube issue. I'm frustrated with this. I'm waiting to hear back from the people of the Patreon with this technical issue. I'm waiting for something else, and waiting. It's like, come on now. I always feel like I've been waiting for something big to happen, while I sit on the sidelines waiting for other people who have less training than me. And not that I'm not happy for them, but at the same time, I'm like waiting. So I'm hoping that certain things will happen for me in 2025, whether it's makeup related, whether it's in terms of plus size clothes or with something. But anyway, in any event, I'm so grateful for all my followers on all my different platforms, and I'm excited for for more opportunities that come my way. And as soon as everything is up and running, the hardest thing here is not being able to message people, okay? Not being able to message you guys, or message people individually. So that's why I say reach out to me in other social media. Please identify yourself and say, hey, I'm a fan from YouTube. If you follow me, if you come over from somewhere else, if you find me somewhere else. Sometimes if somebody's writing something that's a little critical, or something's writing something that's a little forward in a way, or sometimes I might not be as receptive, but just let me know. But anyway, I'm trying. Sometimes I get nervous, I get scared to add people, I get kind of but anyway, I'm trying to be more open. Being open lately to some of you who have reached out has, like I said, has given me some more opportunities in terms of expanding my business in some new ways. So I'm excited about that. And so anyway, so as soon as things are up and running, what I'll do is probably go through comments and on certain things where people who said, oh, do you have this up yet? Do you have this up? I'll be commenting like that. I don't want to put a whole lot in terms of on here. So, but anyway, so I just wanted to put all this information out there, just update and what's going on behind the scenes. And I appreciate everybody and your compliments, and very flattered, and your support always. And so I just want to wish everyone a happy new year, and hope you have a great year ahead as well. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Thanks. Bye.